Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Asia. And today I'm going to be reacting to Hip Hop Daily. Little Dell shoots missile at Opps, goes on the run. I ain't gonna lie, that is crazy. That's a crazy description. Before I get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified when we post other videos. And comment down below some other things that you would like to see us react to, challenges, all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's get into the video.
This dude, Lil Dell, is wild. He basically copied TK and went on the run after pulling up on the Opps and shooting the rocket. It's a crazy story. Let's get straight to it. He's a rapper on the rise, known for tracks like Everybody Else and No Talking.
Never heard of him.
Project called Bro Way or No Way back in December 2020 with another Pensacola rapper named Frozone who recently got killed. Lil Dell was from the Bro Gang, and they mainly beef with the Cash Gang. The local sheriff's office said that the beef between these two gangs is linked to like 22 other shootings, and they've been tearing up the city of Pensacola for the last few years. The beef first started back in 2017 after an incident at the Pensacola Interstate Fair, and ever since then, these two gangs been on each other's neck. State Attorney Bill Eddins said that these are loosely organized groups of young children that are either juveniles or very young teenagers. They're like an amoeba. They move, and they shift, and they change. They're not organized, but still very dangerous. So look, even though they was just a small local gang, that didn't mean they wasn't deadly. The Bro Gang was already on the radar of the police way before any murders had even gone down. But in May 2019, Lil Dell and the Bro Gang made headlines after a shooting in the parking lot at a local nightclub that left an innocent person dead. The shooting took place during Memorial Day weekend in 2019. I guess Lil Dell and his homies got intel that the Opps from Cash Gang was gonna be at a local spot called the Platinum Nightclub, and the Bro Gang pulled up looking for trouble. So check, they got to the club at like 2 a.m., rolling deep and ready for Opps. They supposedly
it's crazy how you can't even go out and enjoy yourself, and you know what I'm saying, and have a good time with your peoples without worrying about getting shot or somebody shooting up a party or fighting and all that. Like, you can't even have fun no more. I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the reasons I stay to myself, stay out the mix, and I stay in the house, because people don't play for them. They don't care. They be shooting in a crowd to get the one person. No matter who, they don't care who they hit, who innocent, when they got a target. And that shit, this is sad. It's sad. It is so sad.
We had like 7 burners on them, and once they spotted their target, they started firing before smashing off. Police later found 44 shells on the scene. They came from 9 millis, 40 cals, and 380 cal pistols. Believe it or not, even after busting 44 shots, they ain't even hit their target.
How you gonna shoot that many times and not even hit your target? How you gonna let 44 shots off and not even hit your target? Like, come on, man.
A stray bullet hit 20-year-old Elizabeth Harris, who was brought to the hospital and later died. Police
Bro, that's what I be talking about. Like, my generation, they just so reckless. They don't give no fucks. They don't care, and it's sad. Like, it's sad. So many people, young people dying in gun violence. A lot of people are innocent, losing their lives because niggas sloppy and don't give a fuck about life. They don't give a fuck. I mean, they don't care about themselves, so how can you expect them to care about your life? That's why, bro, you gotta be careful who you surround yourself with taking people. Like, always be aware of your surroundings.
Scene fast, like minutes after the shooting, but the Bro Gang was long gone.
Lost her life for something dumb.
Investigation and found out pretty quickly that the shooting was all because of the deadly beef between the Cash Gang and the Bro Gang. So they went after all the members that they thought was responsible. It took them a few months, but police later arrested 3 suspects: 18-year-old Javon Warren, 17-year-old Marquisha James, and 19-year-old Dante Walker. But they were still on the lookout for one more suspect, Mr. Cordelius Diaz, a.k.a. Lil Dell. Just like TK, he did the race and was on the run from the police. In the meantime, James and Warren was both charged with first-degree felony murder, attempted murder, and aggravated assault. Walker got charged with accessory after the fact for riding in the whip with the gang after the shooting took place. On top of Lil Dell,
these baby girls got some type of justice.
So the investigation stayed open. Once they arrested the other suspects, someone started snitching. One suspect allegedly told police that Lil Dell ain't just fired no regular weapon. This dude brought a real-life rocket launcher with
Hey
him.
yo,
That's pretty crazy. But he was
see?
trying to take Cash Gang off the map, for real. They said he got the rocket launcher.
Be careful who you call your homies, your bros, this, that, and third. Because 9 times out of 10, yeah, that's your homie and this, that, and third when it's good. But when when that temperature heating up and they in the damn, I can't even think. But they in a hot chair and shit like that, and they pressure on them, they going forward. That's fine. It's easy to get into trouble, but hard to get out of it. Like, if you ain't built for certain lifestyles, you ain't built. If you do this crime, if you know you're not built to do that time, don't do it. Don't.
From one of his boys and tried to fire it at the club, but it was a misfire. But other reports say it actually went off and either hit the victim's car or a car close to it. So police charged Lil Dell with firing a deadly missile, first-degree murder,
You know how much time that probably gonna wait?
criminal mischief. This dude Lil Dell brought a whole rocket launcher to the club for his ops.
Nigga,
So
a
he
rocket
really think he
launcher.
was gonna go out easy and just turn himself in. He pulled a TK and did the race, leaving the state of Florida and ducked off somewhere in Georgia. But being a teenage rapper and not having too many ways to maintain, all while trying to stay low-key, made it pretty hard for Lil Dell to stay on the run. But he was a little smarter than TK and ain't dropped no viral songs, knowing police was trying to find him. But it turns out, he ain't even had to snitch on himself, because they tracked him down and arrested him in Cobb County, Georgia, after about 2 months of doing the race. He was hiding out in a small town called Opps in Georgia when police found him. He got arrested by the Cobb County Sheriff's Office and the U.S. Marshals Southeast Regional Fugitive Task Force at the Wynwood Apartments. They originally had
That
him in
nigga
Cobb
on
County
your
jail,
right,
but
probably.
later sent him back to Pensacola for his trial in November. He was held on a $223,000 bond, which seems like he posted without a problem, because he was on Instagram Live in the studio working on new music just a few months ago. But
You
Lil
got paid
Dell took notes from
10%,
TK
right?
and learned that just because you do the race, don't mean you're gonna win. And in most cases, you ain't even gonna make it to the finish line. These days, police got all this new high-tech surveillance equipment and
Right.
ways to track you down that it's damn near impossible to escape them forever.
Not just that, they ain't gotta do too much work because people snitch on themselves from social media, which is the dumbest thing you could possibly do. How you gonna be a criminal? And I don't get it. I don't get out my generation. I really don't. My generation, well, not all, my whole generation, but a lot of people in my generation just lost.
Best bet is going to a whole different country that ain't got as many surveillance cameras and cell phone towers that's gonna give away your location. But being an up-and-coming rapper with few connections outside of his own hood, this probably wasn't possible for Lil Dell. Even though he's free right now, I'd say it probably won't be long before Lil Dell gets locked up for a long, long time. Pensacola police been cracking down on this case, more so because it got the attention of hip-hop media, so they're gonna try their best to use him as an example and possibly have him sitting down for the rest of his life. Especially if what they're saying about the rocket launcher is true. Because not only did he fire into a parking lot full of people, but then he pretty much admitted he was guilty by trying to flee. Plus, the fact that he was just an up-and-coming rapper who wasn't really known outside of his city until this whole situation happened, he probably ain't got the money or connections to hire a good lawyer. So honestly, it ain't really looking too good for Lil Dell. But man, look, that's the risk you take when you decide to do the race. If he just turned himself in, he might have had a better chance of copping a plea deal that would have kept him from spending his life behind bars. But now, it's gonna be way harder for his lawyers to prove he's innocent.
That was crazy. But yeah, that was Hip Hop Daily. Lord Dell shoots Vince at Opps and goes on the run. Rest in peace to the girl who lost her life. Like, that's sad. And before I get up out of here, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell so you can be notified when we post. And I'll see y'all next video.